Hey there everyone, and a warm welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Happy Boxing Day folks. I think we swapped the videos around. We did Boom Boom for Christmas Day. So we're doing a snowy Christmas ride, a Christmassy ride for Boxing Day. We may even swap it back, who knows, in the Class 47s. So we're going to hop into the cab, we're going to get our cab ready. We're running 6 Foxtrot 29, which is the 1250 Naze ICI to Stanlow. Yep. Press H, which will turn on our headlights and marker lights automatically. We've got about 40 seconds until we're due off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to release my train brake. We'll overcharge it just to get the brakes fully off. Actually, I'm going to hold us on the loco brake, so apply loco brake, but train brake is fully off now. Now we are driving in the snow today. That does actually give us some extra considerations to have. Primarily, we do a running brake test every 2 to 3 minutes, just to keep heat in our brake rigging, so that we don't suddenly apply the brakes and nothing happens. I'm going to start rolling. That signal will clear as we move. So, what we'll do, power off. There you go. So we've got the So like I say, we stop at a signal and await the races we are. So brake off. Like I say, we'll hit the overcharge and go reverse and forward. Take a lump of power just to get us rolling, and away we go. So 47 is really sort of good at staying on its feet, so to speak. There we go. So get up to 20 miles an hour, and then we'll coast. Really quickly get myself a film here. I've lost the ability to speak there. 1 second. So yes, I hope you guys are doing wonderfully well. Good Christmas. Hope Santa Claus bought you everything you wanted. And yeah, like I say, I'm pre-recording off it here, so it's actually only the start of December now. But I just want to take as much of December and January off YouTube as I can, because I'm doing it a lot and I just need a break. So yeah, coming up against a green signal here. So we've got the road. What I'll do is we'll clear under this tunnel, because basically under that bridge, whenever you get out of the areas that have physically got snow in them in game, the adhesion improves, so it jolts a little bit if you're in power or braking. That's something I like, so just going to take initial brake application, watch that speed decay to 15, let the brake back off. See if we can spin the wheels. Oh, I've got a bit of wheel set, they got the wheel set light coming on. We'll reduce the power off and get it up to 20. And then, like I say, another 2 or 3 minutes just dip a bit of brake on. So yes, this is part of the route that I've not covered in a YouTube video yet, but I just thought it would be a really cool little Christmassy video to do, which would get us sort of nice and chill, really, and just it's a nice chill ride, but also something about taking tank wagons. I know these are just chemicals, you don't actually fuel, but it just feels like it's like taking fuel to like a power station or something, or you know what I mean, like yeah, I don't know. It feels somehow more important than like general freight. I'm excited for yeah, I've got some stuff coming up. So at the moment, obviously, I'm going to talk about me a little bit. By the time you've seen this, I've started a new job, and I've had my first out on a train again. First time in 2 years working on trains, and I'm so excited. I'm coming to the end of my current job at the contact centre, and yeah, I'm not enjoying it. So just counting down the days, 3 more shifts. I can do that, right? Do quick little dip of break. Just watch that speed come up again. There's a W board. It's Christmas. 3 tons. Decayed sufficiently, break off. Watch that release. Let's rush away with this. Okay, I've slowed down a little much there, but uh-oh. Spinning the wheels. So no, one of the basically in my days of Dovetail, one of the Dovetail gameplay design team was actually from Blackpool originally. He was telling me that on this branch line, there was one who owned houses on here kept complaining about the trains busting the horns. Yeah, so ever since then, I'm like, every time I come down here, I'm like, gotta be safe, you know. Gotta be safe. The Roomba permits me to sound the horn whenever I deem it appropriate as a driver. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, my plan for Christmas is I'm going to build a model railway, I'm playing some games. I'll probably do a YouTube live if I feel up to it. But Christmas Day, Boxing Day, there's no trains in the UK, so I've got those days off, and I'm probably off Christmas Eve as well. My last day of training is the 22nd, which is payday, so I'm going to go pick some things up from the model railway on the 22nd and 23rd, and I'm going to hopefully have that up and running by the end of Christmas. They've basically got a 4-day weekend. Put a bit of power on just to get us up to 25, up to 20 exactly, sorry, then we'll go on the brake again. Just to let the speed. I'll do a. Oh, actually, we've got a dragging in the brake at the moment. There, look at that. There's brake pressure in the thing. I want to overcharge the brakes to release that. So actually, I'm going to count that as my brake test there, and I'll give it another 2 minutes, which will probably be close to the time we'll be braking to stop for the signal anyway. So basically, what happens is we go. So there's a left, then a right kink, and then on the left kink is where we stop for pathing at a signal. Yeah, one of my plans for taking some time away from YouTubing is going to be to do, so basically, you guys will see videos up to the end of December, and then I'll disappear for the month of January. January, historically, with YouTube, is when you get the least views anyway. So my plan is, like I say, to do normal uploads up until the end of Jan, and then, so up until the end of December, January off, and then come back into early February, and go from there. You know, I've for a while I've been feeling like YouTube video has been a chore. Like, I've had a few weeks off because I've managed to get ahead again, and I'm starting to enjoy them again. But yeah, I just feel like if I take a full month and a bit off, I'll come back and I'll be refreshed. Or I'll decide, you know what, I've done YouTube for 8 years now, coming up on 9, or 8.5, yeah, 7.5 years. There comes a point where you go, actually, you know what, I've made the YouTube videos that, that I want to make, and all the YouTube videos that I can. So I'm going to actually do a brake check, because this was further away than I remembered. We are on an uphill segment here though, so I'll jab the brake on, there we go, and we'll roll power. So you can see we are going up a hill here. So Blackpool itself is actually that way. We rejoin the actual Blackpool sort of line at Port on the Fylde station. Way too quick. Go power off. You can see the green aspect, but I'm going to basically continue. Well, we are at 20. Let's call that almost friends. There we go. Okay, so it's a 15 as we come over the on the curve here, so I'm going to drop the speed off. Yep, there we go. Idle. I'll brake off, sorry, and we're just going to coast our way around the curve here. Crash it to get back up to 15. For some reason, I released the brake and it bit more. I don't know. And I did press the right button because I saw the brake gauge fall away, so yeah. But you felt that sort of jolt as we slowed down a bit further. You can see there used to be a cord off to the right, so you would have been able to go sort of from here into Blackpool without having to reverse at all, which is interesting. Obviously, one of the track alignments that's been removed over time. Probably from the days that there had been a passenger railway to Naze is when that would have been there. So yeah, you've got the little stop grid. Oh, snow's increased in heaviness, I guess. Yeah, look at that. Unfortunately, it's not a particularly good transition between the two, but feels very moody now, doesn't it? I love the snowflake effect. I'm not too sure about it at this slow speed though. It doesn't feel like the snowflakes will be tumbling quite that much. I suppose if there's a bit of wind on, they could be. You need to stop up on this stop marker here. No, come on. Okay. No, you want me to move up. That's fine. Basically, we get held there for a few moments, and then we're allowed to continue. Oh, spinning my wheels here. So we've got power off. Let everything settle, and then small amount of power. And we'll just shunt forward and stop over that marker. Okay, power off. We'll put a jab brake on, and that'll be us stopping in. Really? Thank you. And we've got about a minute, so what I'll do is I'll do a jump cut and we'll come back when we're ready to go. There we go. That's the road set for us. I'm going to use the local brake to hold us just whilst I, no, we'll let the train brake off. Take a lump of power, a bit less than that, and we'll move away. We are in forward. We are generating amps. We go. Yeah, we blasted the horn because we normally roll through here, and obviously most of the trains that come through here are stoppers. Now what I can do is this. I would simulate the second man looking down the train. Basically, when the train enters the platform in full, we can accelerate up to 55. Oh. Nah, it's too close to stick my head out there. I'll just wait until we exit the platform. Or basically the end point of the platform, sort of that sign there. .45 there rolling in with a passenger train. I'll give it the beans and go up to 55 now. Okay. I'm going to cheat a little bit. It was full 60 that we can go to. There's 60, and we'll take the power off. Now that we're up at speed though, you know what we're going to do? Power off. Start a brake. Brake off, power on. I love the blowing snow effect as well. Give the signal a beep as we rumble our way through. I'm going to give it another minute or so before I start braking, doing another brake check, but yeah, it's just how we roll here. It's a shame as well, now that we're up at speed, I wish all the snow that's covering the train was up blow off in one. That is I, driving. That tumbling effect works quite well at speed, I think, because it looks like it's sort of, you can't really tell the range. Just when you, and it just sort of looks like it's being hit by the apple of the train and being blown up over the top. It's the yeah, I'm going to actually set power off here because I think. So I'll show you on a map where we are, by the way. So this is begins with an R. I can't remember. We'll check when we go through. But I need to actually pass a disused bridge abutment at 40 in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay idle for a few moments, put a stab of brake on, and then we'll slow the train down. So, you know what, I'm going to do a brake check now, and then I may re-accelerate again. Yeah, I'm going to end up re-accelerating, which is fine. I suppose it keeps the engine nice and warm, doesn't it? So, yeah. That's my excuse. Well, as protecting the brakes from freezing, I'm protecting fluids in the engine from freezing. Due to the unseasonably cold weather on the Fylde coast. I feel like saying Ribblehead, but it's not Ribblehead. I know it's an R. Kirkham and Wesham. There you go, it's not an R. It's a Kirkham and Wesham. So, single amber, that's a cautionary signal. That means well, next signal's a danger aspect. I happen to know from working this in the past that you normally get routed across into the platforms of Kirkham and Wesham, rather than going down the fast lines. So, I can see bridge abutments for 40 there. Put a bit of brake on. Hello, Pacer. In his provincial livery. We've got large logo today, because I just think large logo is my favourite livery on a train ever. But like, not much was happening there. I let the brake off now. Oh, that wasn't me on the horns. I heard an AI horn go there. Oh, it's him. That's cool. I've never heard AI use their horns before. That's a new feature. Oops, we're going a bit quick. I'll drop to 30 and then we'll go idle. No, I'll break off, sorry, there we go, there's 30 in the box. So there's some sea cows. Interestingly, you can't actually take the 37 out on this line, on this route, sorry. There's no scenarios or service substitution for it. Well, it's a bit of a shame, but you can use obviously the wagons that come with that route. The West Cornwall local route, that is. Just a road coal line. I do love the warmth of the light that comes off these as well. Go powered idle. This is Kirkham and Wesham station. Let's use a jabber brake again, bring us down. Yeah, observe a 5 mile an hour speed decrease, and then we'll go back up to speed again. What I forgot to mention is, as well, by the time we accelerate again, we'll be clear of the 70 post probably, so we can go back for a bit of juice. He's about half power. There's obviously another pacer on the platforms there. I'm just going to stay at 25 for now. Even though, it's it, man. Haven't passed a 40 post, but we'll just say our route knowledge says we know we can go to 40. The 40's been snowed over or something. I don't know. One of the things I'm actually picking up from Model Railway are those wagons, believe it or not. I bought some double O gauge VTG TEAs. They're from my Colas 70 to tow around the layout. So I've got the Colas 70's main sort of freight is the JPAs and the TEAs. Well, I've not bought them yet, they're in the shop waiting for me to pick up, I've just not made it down there yet. Bear in mind, it's 4:46 AM. I don't think anyone would appreciate me showing up at a model shop at this time. And I'm due at work at 8, so yeah. Max speed increased to 60 in full, and then we're doing a brake check. You know what? Not normally one for carrying the cab light on, but this just looks a bit ooh, ooh. That feels weird. Feels like it's dark, but not really dark. It's sort of. I wanted to have that off in it. This feels like it's sort of Christmassy. Christmas lights. Oh dear. I entertain myself. It's the best way. Go power off. And post at 60. That way you get this. And then it's a cheeky little jab of the brakes, watching that speed fall off. Going 55 mark, brake release. Back into power to get back up to 60. Keeps heating the brake rigging, stops the brake rigging freezing up. It's what we like to see. Now, just for my own protection here, zap. Zap. I've been getting a crash in Blackpool lines, on the Blackpool route, where it's just as you pass the, you basically come down the final approaches. I thought I'd do save here, and that way, you know, just, you know, see a jump cut at some point in the next couple of seconds. Yeah, who knows. Yeah, that's just me trolling. I just paused the recording for a second, just sort of jolt for you guys. No, we do enjoy this route. It's just, I think, like I said, I need a break from YouTube. But yeah, it's Christmas when the snowman brings the snow. Thought you just might like to know. It puts a great big smile on somebody's face. So, as you can see, I'm a very Christmas person. To be honest, for me, I don't do much for Christmas. I genuinely have sort of reached a stage with it where, and I know this it feels really sort of going to sound interesting, the snow fact blowing through the cab. It sort of feels a bit unnecessary. It feels like you do things for the social contract of, you know, oh no, it's my best friend, I've got to get them a present. Not because you want to get them a present, because you feel like you have to. And then there's people who really are struggling, who feel like they have to get them presents, and yeah, and as well, like going and spending time with people at Christmas. The problem is, all of my friends have a family. They can spend Christmas with. I do have a family, it's just they're 800 miles away, and I don't like getting shouted at, basically. So So I don't really do Christmas, I just like to build some trains and really sort of nice bottle of whiskey, not whiskey, rum. Just enjoy my Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day, and then on the 27th, go on train and have a great time. Obviously making sure, 12 hours of the throttle. So that's something I take from World of Aviation is I will have my last drink 12 hours before I'm due to book on. So I won't drink caffeine the day before work, but for example, if I'm due to book on at 2 p.m. In the afternoon, obviously, and it's the night before, I can have, say, beer with my dinner, or I can have, say, a mixed drink whilst I'm gaming that night. But I have to have that finished by 2 o'clock, by 2 p.m. So by 2 a.m. and that's like the last time I could drink. And that way, I have, it's. If you're being purely scientific, I think a pint is like 4 ounce leafy system. But it's from my own confidence more than anything. It's like, if hypothetically I get into an accident at work and someone gets hurt, okay, if I've had my last pint at 4 a.m. and I've started at 8, and I know, and I get, I do a breath test and I blow a 0.00. Yeah. It'll always be weighing on your mind, wouldn't it? Whereas by sort of just stopping drinking well before, it means that you've got the confidence in yourself basically more than anything else. Confidence in your own decision making and your own sort of coordination on board. And then we've got that's my bardic lamp there. Ooh, look at that. Like, yeah, some weird lighting that happens in the snow, the reflections. Yeah, it's the bardic lamp. Oh, look at that. So the more snow that lands, the more reflections happen, the more hits that. Interesting. We've got to turn that off. And because we've passed the bridge there, I'm going to put a step of brake on. Not for a running brake check, but actually to bring us down to 35. You can see that church is the one that's sort of just to the north of the Preston station. It's the one you can see in the 11 o'clock there. So yeah, we'll just bring it down the approaches here. Like I say, not that I'm saying I don't trust the game, but save. Also, judged that really well, that brake actually, comparatively speaking. Just power off, we'll coast it for now. I'm at 30, so I can put a bit of power. Oh, hello. Oh, the snow stopped. No, we've just gone back to the light snow. The snowstorm finishes as you enter Preston. I wonder if it was the weather change that was causing the crash, who knows? I certainly do not. So I'm going to put power on because we are... It's an AWS room, so actually I'm not going to put power on. So that is a single amber red ahead. So I'm going to go coast. We are now under overhead lines as well, so it's just worth bearing in mind for getting out and doing things. And this is the West Coast Main Line we'll be joining, or joining I should say. I'll put a bit of brake on, just bring us down to 15 probably for the approach. Nah, that danger signal's moved quite close. I'm going to bring that speed up quite nice and early. Then we'll go 10 and we'll go off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, power on. There's a 47 going. So that 47, yeah, go. I've cocked that up. So we'll hold the brake off, overcharge, and then go. There we go, I'm pulling away slowly. So the plan is, like I say, ooh, got a GMPTE and a 101 there. I'm going to approach our signals here. Yes, it's got a danger signal for us, but we need to draw up to it at least. I don't know if we're that late that we've lost our path, but we'll see. No, it's just saying clear to double amber. So I'll put a bit of power on. Feels like we're probably going. Oh yeah, we're going up a slight hill here, so I think there's a hump as you go into the station that we're climbing up at the moment. That's what's causing the traction issues. And us to almost become stalled there, but we'll go 15. So you can see we've got a single amber with a feather. 15 I said, that I want it to be doing. Please, train! Train! There you go, yeah. We've got, like I say, that is our signal there confirmed. So it's a, not a feather, it's a theatre box indicator for platform 2. At Preston. Now, like I say, if I had really good route knowledge, I'd know exactly the line change, like from here, what the options would be. But 15 is a good speed to proceed at, into the platform, and then we'll stop down the end of the platform, go get ourselves a cup of tea when we get relieved. So, platform 2, coast. Anyway, yeah, so hope everyone is doing fantabulously well. Like I say, I hope you have a really good Christmas. I hope you're having a really good Christmas with your family. Like I say, if you are sort of struggling, 116 123 is Samaritans. Put your phone, and it doesn't show up on and the number doesn't show up on an itemised phone bill. And yeah, like I say, just if you need someone to speak to, they're there. I might be doing a stream as well at some point, but you'll get information about that if I am. Like I say, that's just me saying I might be. I'm not mental health. I'm not a mental health professional. Definitely, if you need help, it is out there. Go get it. All right. It's it might things may suck right now, but it is a temporary problem. It may seem like it's a really bad temporary problem, but temporary problems need temporary solutions, not permanent solutions. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna. Ooh, hello. Uh-oh. See that shuddering as we slip a bit. And we go. Park the thing there. Just put it in the platform, so there's no point having the wipers going when we're undercover in the platform. Like I said, the next driver can start it up again as they depart, but at least whilst we're undercover here. We'll be 14 over the magnet, we're 8, perfect. And yeah, we'll just put a stop brake on. So, thank you guys for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.